Hi, I'm Dr. Emily Perry and I lead Quillbot's education program. We're an AI writing and research platform designed to help you work smarter, faster, and more effectively. In this short demo today, we'll be reviewing our summarizer tool. The summarizing tool's main use case is, you guessed it, to instantly summarize things like papers or online articles into either bullet points or a paragraph noting the most important information. So recently a friend shared this cool Nat Geo article with me about a farmer who found a fossilized turtle egg on his land. I'm obviously interested, but I'm short on time, so I'll use the summarizer. I copy the text and paste it in. Next, I choose whether I want a paragraph or a bulleted list of the key facts for the output, and I can use the slider on the right here to control how long or short of a summary I want. I personally like to start with a paragraph, but it's easy to switch it up later. Then I click the Summarize button and voila! The information Quillbot identified as most important will appear in blue in the input field, so I can review what parts were used to create the paragraph summary or that were flagged as key facts. Switching from an abstractive summary to a bulleted list of the key sentences takes just one click, and again we can scroll through the input to see which facts were considered key. We can opt for a longer summary or more key sentences for a more in-depth look at the article by adjusting the length slider for either output style. To focus your summary on specific keywords, select them from the keyword menu on the bottom left and re-summarize. When you're happy with the summary output, you can copy it to your clipboard, export it, or even send it to the paraphraser if you want to further refine the language, style, or tone. You can use this tool to do so much more than just stay up to date in your specific field of study or community too. The other examples we'll explore in this demo include summarizing a video like a TED Talk, comparing and contrasting potential sources, checking reading comprehension and testing summarization skills, and reviewing your own work to check the flow and clarity of your points. To summarize a video, click to add the link, paste it in, and the video caption will be pulled into the input box so you can summarize it. I love this for TED Talks, like this one here by Dr. Laura Boyd on neuroplasticity. Again, we decide what kind of output we want, how in-depth of a summary we're looking for, and then after the summary is generated, we can review the key facts in blue that Quillbot identified as being the most important. Doing research? Maybe you're looking through articles on climate change. Summarizing potential sources can save you time by helping you quickly see if the main points are the same or different between a few various sources. Also, one of the lesser-known ways to use the summarizer is actually for checking reading comprehension. So, if you're delving into subjects with dense texts or tricky writing styles like academic or technical writing, you can easily compare your summary to Quillbot's to check that you found the key points and your reading comprehension is on par. Let's look at an example of academic writing from a paper I published on rare earth elements. Admittedly, this is a really dense research article, so if you're just learning to read this style of paper or you're an interested but non-professional rockhound, a good place to start might be reading and then summarizing some of the sections of the paper as you go along to check your understanding. And in the same way that the summarizer can help us break down an online article or an academic paper like this, it can also serve as a comparison tool for English language learners to check their manual summaries against Quillbot's to test for things like reading comprehension and summarizing skills in any subject. I mentioned earlier that another way to use the summarizer is for checking the flow and clarity of your own work. So here's an example of this in action. My colleague Paige and I wrote this article about how to write a short story for the Quillbot blog, and to get some quick feedback, we summarized it a couple of times during the drafting process. For me, this helps identify and pare down tangents, ensuring the message is streamlined. You can go section by section or work with the whole draft, but doing this will help you make sure that the main points and themes you're trying to convey are coming through loud and clear. To use the summarizer, go to quillbot.com/summarize.